So, the plea for every infringement is necessity. And we've been hearing a lot lately about officer safety. You want to know the biggest threat to officer safety? And most people haven't thought about this. Qualified immunity. That is the biggest threat to officer safety. You want to know why? Because when people come to realize they can't deal with these fucking pigs within the very system that they are a part of, they will deal with them outside of that system. If you know that these gang members that are about to force an interaction with you can do absolutely anything they want, and the likelihood of there being any recourse for their action is slim to none at best. What's people's choice? What's the choice of the people? Seen the same thing in the 1770s. You see what those dudes did. Of course, they didn't have qualified immunity then. They just did what they did, and that's the same thing they do now. This gang mentality has to end in this country. When you have different classes of people, the ruling class, the enforcer class, the peasants, and then within those peasants you have many classes. It's not a free state. Cops are not accountable for what they do. Period. They know it. They know that there is there's not another job in the country, outside of government anyway, where you are not responsible for your actions on the job. Even doctors, in cases of an emergency where there's a lot of stress, all the variables aren't known, tons of shit going on, are accountable for their actions. They have to be. Not cops. Why? Well, because if they were, there would be no fucking cops. That's why. Well, if we made them be accountable for their actions, freedom, then nobody would sign up to be a pig. Why? Because they know what they do is wrong, immoral, illegal, unconstitutional. You want cops to be safe? Eliminate qualified immunity. Period. There's no reason why they shouldn't be accountable for their actions on the job like everybody else is. If we're going to play this game, and we're going to have an enforcer class to execute the rule of the ruling class, then make them be accountable, but they won't do that. You already know why.